Well, good afternoon, everyone. Friday the 13th it is, folks. Friday the 13th. Bad luck day. Hey, don't step on a crack or you break your mother's back or don't walk under a ladder or watch out for a guy with a hockey mask that will try to kill you with a giant machete. It's Friday the 13th, okay? And welcome to another AEW Rampage afternoon, 4:30 in the afternoon, folks. And due to hockey still being on right now on TNT, this is gonna go on for a minute. Now, I did end up seeing last week's show, but later in the night, to be honest, because I missed it in the day. So I kind of remembered it came on this early today. Like I said, it's like, wow, the show's at 4:30. The funny thing is, like, I show be like, why is Rampage so on this early? I'm like, man, hey, it's hockey, so we're doing this 4:30 in the afternoon, okay? So yeah, but Rampage, what do we have tonight? Well, today, I should say, for Rampage. We kicked it off with the Death Triangle, which was already in the ring, going against the Butcher, the Blade, and Mark Quinn. There was no entrances in this match. Basically, they show Kyle O'Reilly, the journalist out there, or the executive, or I'm sorry, the investigative reporter. He looked like just writing stuff down. I guess he's going against Phoenix in a qualifying match. Listen, this is a showcase match for the Death Triangle since the Death Triangle are all back together now at this point. Death Triangle ended up getting the win anyways. Right after that, the lights went out and the House of Black showed up then. So I guess we're probably going to have a match go on at Double or Nothing if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure there's going to be a debate right now between who's better between Judgment Day or the House of Black. Honestly, I've seen a lot of people more say of Judgment Day, maybe because it's Edge, but there's a lot of reasons some would say because of that, okay? I'm not really sure. One thing that's comparable is that both groups have Australians in their group. So, hey, that tells you something. But, yeah, Death Triangle, this is just a big showcase win for them. And, yeah, I'm sure they'll be facing the House of Black soon. Sean Spears went against Bear Boulder. I guess they're trying to prove that Sean Spears can beat super heavyweights out there and for shit about a minute and whatnot. Listen, who really believes Sean Spears is gonna beat Wardlow? Okay, and then again, like Bear Boulder look a little bit. He's pretty like he's kind of a giant. Well, not tall, but he is a big dude at the same time. Not Wardlow jacked to the gills, but it's like okay, Spears beat him in a minute and a half. But like I said, who in the fuck is really about to believe Sean Spears has any chance against Wardlow? We already know Wardlow is going to murder him. Wow, I almost said a different word. I'm sure people may catch me that one. He's going to murder him. Okay, murder. This man is a dead man. All right, so it's the Ting guy. All right, who believes he's going to be Warlow? Okay, Warlow's going to kill him. All right, so I guess it's trying to make Spears look credible, I guess, but it's like, what credibility does he have against Wardlow? Okay, think about that. Tony Nese and Mark Sterling, which I swear this guy is almost a lawyer for everybody, and he got hurt the other night. Basically, they said they're going to be facing Hook and Danhausen and put $10,000 on the line or something. Basically, they'll be facing them at the pre-show for, Double or Nothing coming up. Rio went against Ruby Soho in an Owen Hart, Cup tournament match. Not a bad match. Predictable, yes, but not a bad match though. And whatnot. So I thought it was good. Of course, Ruby Soho got the win with the what was it, the riot kick and whatnot. So yeah, Ruby got the win. So I'm not really surprised by that. But not a bad match though. This now, badass Billy Gunn was in the back with the Gun Club, his kids, and the Acclaimed, and they talk about all these factions, and they could be one of the greatest of all time. Like, dude, we already got like 10 factions around this company as it is already. Do we need another faction, to be honest? And then they says, let's come up with some gestures and maybe some catchphrases, which the Gun Club try to do the whole DX suck it thing, or say if you're not down with that, we got 2 words, and the Acclaim start doing like the scissor thing, and I guess they want to, okay, we're going to do this. So I got enough pull around here. We're going to get some match. And then there's all we're going to be on. It's going to be on Dynamite, Rampage, Double or Nothing. It's going to be on Dark Elevation on Monday, which they all didn't look like, didn't really know what to do. I think Max Cass almost spit out his water. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to remember to watch that on Monday. Where is this going? Are they like a comedy team now? Is this some type of new form DX or something? Because I'm not seeing it. All right. Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't hired Road Dogg here yet, and maybe we can just reform the New Age Outlaws or the James Gang or the Voodoo Kin Mafia or something that has anything to do with Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. Okay. Because I don't know where this is leading to with the. I don't even know why the Acclaim are tagging or with the Gun Club to begin with. Okay, why is this even a group? Where is this going? Like I said, this must be like some type of new form DX something. I have no idea. Um, Next, the baddie section came out, or as my friend Steve would say, the Powerpuff Baddies, because Jade had green, Kiera Hogan had blue, and Red Velvet had red, of course. So it's almost like they were the Powerpuff Girls in a way, but the Powerpuff Baddies out there, and they look good as shit. Probably one of the better factions around this company for obvious reasons, okay? I do like this group. Mark Sterling did come out with him, though, with still a neck brace and a crutch. Jay told Tony Schiavone to cut the shit. That's basically a catchphrase at this point. Cut the shit, Tony. And, point to the other baddies in the crowd and whatnot, her other section over there. Schiavone ended up saying that Hikaru Shida is injured, due to Serena Deeb. So Red Velvet thought she would be advancing in the tournament. But they ended up finding her a replacement for Shida, which it ended up being Chris Statlander, saying they were friends at one point. First off, I have no idea what Chris Statlander's been. And it's like everyone said, Chris Statlander has not been hurt. She's just been on dark for some reason. And it doesn't look like, Statlander, she stopped the whole alien gimmick at this point. So I guess she's just being herself. Then again, I kind of wonder, how long was that alien gimmick going to keep getting over with the boop, 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 boop? Yeah, maybe some people did like it in the crowd, but was it really getting that over at the same time? And at least she's distanced herself away from the best friends, which honestly, that's a plus in my opinion. So I think that would help. But then again, where has she really been? I'm surprised she wasn't even in this tournament to begin with, okay? Because we haven't seen her in a good minute now. But like I said, it's not like she hasn't been hurt. She's been on dark elevation, so I'm just surprised they actually finally brought her back. But she now will be in the tournament to face Red Velvet next week on Rampage. But hey, still digging the baddie section, though. Powerpuff Baddies, whatever you want to call them. That's what they look like out there. In the main event, we did have Frankie Kazarian versus Scorpio Sky in the main event for the TNT title. They showed Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti, who also had their AAA mixed tag team titles. Honestly, I think we have enough title belts in AEW. We already got the Ring of Honor belts. Now we got AAA belts, folks. So more belts. But this match, though, wasn't that bad. I did enjoy it until we got to the finish. Rick Knox, I'm starting to believe more and more, is just an incompetent referee at this point and does not really see what's going on half the time, or just even know the interference behind them. Dan Lambert comes out there, argues with him. Ethan Page comes out and hits Kazarian in the back with the title. Sky landed on him because, Sky was getting choked out by Kazarian. But, Kazarian did kick out. Sky ended up in his TKO finisher for the win. As right after that, then Kazarian told Sky about the interference. Sky was upset with Lambert and them and saying, did you do this? And Paige says, yes, I did do this. Whose team are you on? As Sky basically, got in Paige's face and then to end up taking the title and hitting Kazarian with. And then Lambert basically said, I love when a plan goes together. And they say, hey, Sammy, you and Whorehausen. That was funny. Okay, Whorehausen. I know he said Hookerhausen, but Whorehausen, I'm like, shit. That was pretty funny right there. Guevara and had gotten a ring with the chair as they got out of the ring. So here's some things that don't make sense right here out of all this. Okay, so I guess that Scorpio Sky face turn is dead because is Sammy a face again now? Because that doesn't make sense either. All right. Because let's go look at a little quick timeline. You had Sky and Sammy, which, Sammy ended up being a heel, screwing over Sky to get the title. And then next, Lambert and them technically become all faces then. and they beat Sammy, take Conti, get the TNT title back, and then Scorpio Sky honoring Kazarian, being a man of his word. He promised him a title shot, which he did give him. But then, he's arguing Lambert and them, saying, like, we're going to do this the correct way. I want to be a fighting champion and do things right. But I guess that didn't happen now because, Lambert and them still get involved. So now Sky just ended up turning on Kazarian. It's like, okay, he's still heel. But now you got Sam, so like, are Sammy them face? Like, it's a lot of heels. Like, first you had Sammy them in faces. Now you got Sky and them back to being heels. Well, Sammy heel, I mean. So it's like, who's the face? Who do you cheer for in all this? So, do we cheer for Sammy for helping Kazarian? Because that was some face shit out there. So, who's the face? We thought Scorpio Sky maybe was going to come and face, but that's thrown out the window now. So, who's really turning face here? There's literally the only face that's out of it is just the guy getting beat up, and that's Frankie Kazarian. So, who's really going to be a face in all this? It looks like everybody's a heel. So I guess maybe Sammy is a face now. I don't know. It's really kind of hard to tell who's the faces in this whole thing. It's more heels than faces. Like, just a lot of turns for no reason, okay? A lot of turning. Okay, this guy turned, that guy turned, she turned, he turned. Like, well, why? What's with all the turns for? So, I don't understand that, okay? But other than that, that is my review of Rampage this afternoon. I will be back for another a SmackDown review later on tonight, so we'll see what goes on with that. Other than that, yeah, that's kind of pretty much it for another afternoon edition of Rampage. Okay, like any other news is going on right now, I guess. All that thought. It's always a phone call during this review. Yeah, it's not like any other news is really going on and stuff. Unless I can think of it. No, I'm not gonna go into the whole Sunny thing. That's just sad. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna say much on it. It's just sad, and I'm gonna just say hopefully she gets the help she need. Well, she needed help a long time ago, but I don't know. It'll keep away from drinking, so I'm not gonna come on and bury Sunny. I'm just not. I don't know, but I get it. But that's on her, but. She just needs to get help. That's all I'm just gonna say about that. I'm not really gonna come bury on you. But comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at HoodNight890. I'll see you guys then. Peace out. Friday the 13th, everybody. Friday the 13th. Peace.